quick video on demonstrating how the new file system will take your file that you try to attach and move it to a repository on our server or location that we determine. So the first thing is we got to determine if we're going to have our own file server, a new file server, or use the current one, which is /CCI file 01. And then what I'm using right now, we can either create a new directory in here called Epicor Docs, but I'm currently using Scan Docs Epicor. So first thing first is we have to go to company maintenance, have that come up under attachments. We have to make sure that the enable file system is set, the path to where we want to save, and file transfer using service. Right now I also have the default as allow document type enabled, the attachment link. That's the current way we do it right now, so that is set up already. The next thing we have to do, we have to set up our document types. So we can go to, do it the long way, document types, system management, document type maintenance. And here, this is where we enter the type of document we want. So I'll select these two. So right now we have the resell cert. This needs to be at least no bigger than 8 characters long. The description is what people will see and select. Our storage type will be file system document. Our transfer mode is going to be the company settings, and here is the same path that we used as before. Under the tree view node, you want to select attachment, and if this type is going to be specific to a certain table, let's say customers, this is going to be for customers only, the resell cert, then you select the resell cert. So here's another way you can do it as well. General, I'm just creating a general one. We're going to use the file system. This is, since it's using the company level, it's already taking the base from top, and I'm not doing a specific type for this one. So now that is set up. I probably recommend, just to make the IDs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the data that the BEQ creator or myself will be looking at. The user will basically looking at the description, and we'll see that soon. Since we have one selected as table specific, we have to go to doc control type. We select table that we want to choose it to. Right now we have the document type resell cert connected to the customer table. So this document type can only be seen on the customer table, and we'll see that right now. Make sure you select expose tree. So that's basically the setup. So we created 2 document types, resell cert and a general one. So first off, I'm going to attach something to partlets. I am going to enter the word label as the part number. I am going to click on the attachments. I'm going to add a new one. So on this doc type, the only one showing up is general, because that's not associated to a table. The resell cert is not displaying because that's associated to the customer table, and that is not this table. So in this case, I'm just going to hit general. It's going to tell you that it's going to be taken from your desktop and moved to a repository. Hit yes. I'm going to select the file. I'm just going to call it this one here. You can name it whatever you want, or if you don't name it, it's basically going to take the title of the you can name it whatever you want as a title, or it's going if you don't name it, it's going to take the name of the file. So let's in this case hit OK. So you notice here, the first thing is the general type. The description is basically the name of the document, and you can barely see it, but you can see that the path has been copied over to the location. Just to verify this, we'll go into the folder under the company name. We add it to the part, and here is the part associated to that. So here's that one here. It's already copied to there, so it's safe. To give you an idea what the other one did, so if we go to customer, I'll enter a 36076 as a customer, and now I'm going to attach some files. I'm going to hit new. As you can see here, you have the general, because that's not table specific, and then you have this research value. Alright, we'll do this again. Now I have this one here. I'm going to do this one again. The title of this one, I'm just going to say Gillig Research. Hit OK. Now it's copying it over. Now you see it's there. You see the path is already there. You can verify this. Under customer, you see it there. Now, my question will now be, what happens if I don't change the name of the file and it's still called this? Well, let's go look what happens. So now I'm going to attach to a different customer the same file name. New. Call this one BAM Research. I'm curious what's going to happen with this file. There you go. The current document attachment already exists in the target repository. The new file name. So we probably want to call the files, for example, lam-research. And any new addition will be Gillig-research. And now it's saved. Let's go back. You see it there. That's important because we probably don't want one file name called research.pdf and then that's going to be overwritten every time because people don't read the pop-ups many times.